Good morning. This is really such a cool display. And before we dive in, I want to give you a little perspective on just who the mammoth was. For a little size perspective, I'm 6'2". I'm wearing heels this morning, so I'm 6'4". So we're going to kind of back up so you can see the mammoth on the wall here. And I'm 6'4". Dan standing next to me is about 5'9", and then we've got Lori about 5'3". So you can kind of see for all of us just how huge, Dan, how big could a mammoth get?
Well, they got even bigger than this one, but this one is about 13 feet at the shoulder.
Massive, massive. So this was a prehistoric mammal. We're going to walk over here because this is a mammal not only that is part of our history, but it's part of our present because this mammal lived just near Ann Arbor, where we're at right now. These bones were found in Chelsea just a year ago. How fast of a turnaround is that for a museum exhibit like this?
That's a very fast turnaround, and it's partly because we knew there was just that much local interest in this specimen, but also because it's frankly that important.
Now we're looking at the jawbone right now, and I know that you have many more bones, but you chose to display this one. Why?
This jaw shows the animal's two lower teeth, and the shape of those teeth is one of the most characteristic anatomical features of a mammoth. These teeth have a size and a configuration, those enamel ridges crossing the chewing surface.
We can probably learn a lot about what they ate and about what their lifestyle was like, right?
Yes, we can. The mammoths were grazers, and those teeth are designed to grind, to shear coarse grasses. So it's a very different tooth, for instance, than a mastodon, which was a more browsing animal, eating twigs and leaves and so forth.
I love it. There's the lifestyles of the rich and famous, and this morning we have lifestyles of the large and prehistoric. These mammoths roamed right here in Michigan, where we're now living. That's a pretty mind-boggling thing to try to absorb.
It is. Another element is that people were here then.
Oh.
The earliest North Americans. And part of the interesting thing about this site is the evidence that people dealt with this mammoth.
Wow.
It turns out we think they did not kill him. They were not responsible directly for his death, but they did butcher the animal and store carcass parts in a pond for later use.
Wow, really fascinating. Now there's several more parts coming up. We're going to tell you a little bit more about the significance to the community here in Ann Arbor and to Southeast Michigan as a whole. But meanwhile, there's a special event going on this morning today right here at U of M at the museum. Can you tell us a little bit about that? It's at 9 a.m. and
I believe this is an event that's designed for children with autism spectrum disorder.
Really, really amazing. An incredible educational opportunity, adults and kids alike, right here at U of M. We'll be covering it all morning long. You won't want to miss it, so stick around. Back to you guys.